Good morning, I'm Vidi. This is Grandma's Kitchen, and today we're making a spectacular dessert, chocolate-filled wedges. Could there be anything tastier? Very few things, look. Fluffy, full of juicy flavor, this dessert has it all. Stay until the end and make it. A super traditional dessert with cream, with chocolate, with sponge cake, a marvel. Stay until the end, you're going to love it. Let's start with 4 large eggs, size L. We'll separate the whites from the yolks and beat the egg whites. When they're fluffy like this, it's time to add the yolks. Why do you do it like this? Because I'm not going to use yeast and I want the sponge cake to be fluffy. Go for it. We're also going to use sugar. 100 grams of sugar, which is 3/4 of a cup, we add to our mixture and mix again. There we have it. Now it's time for the flour. 100 grams of flour is about half a cup, more or less, and also cornstarch, 30 grams. This is going to give it a fluffy texture and an amazing flavor. Mix it well, slowly, now with a hand whisk, so it doesn't deflate. And as soon as you have everything mixed, pour it into a mold that we've greased with butter, so it doesn't stick. This one is big. It's about 25 centimeters in diameter. And now we're going to a saucepan to prepare a super cream. Milk, 400 milliliters of milk. Sugar, 50 grams of sugar, which is about 4 tablespoons. A stick of cinnamon, a branch as you call it in your country, branch or stick, on the heat. Meanwhile, we prepare a mixture with 50 milliliters of milk, 40 grams of cornstarch, and 2 egg yolks. It's going to give it flavor. It's going to give it color. We add a little bit of vanilla sugar or regular sugar and a pinch of vanilla essence, and we mix it like this while cold. The milk we had on the stove has already been infused with the cinnamon. It's warm. And now, here we're going to add the mixture we just made, which has cornstarch, which will act as a thickener. And it dissolved well because it was cold, and now, in the heat. You start stirring over low heat, little by little, until it thickens and has an amazing creamy texture. It will only take you a couple of minutes. The sponge cake is ready and cooled, otherwise it would be too difficult to cut. And like this, right down the middle. That's how we need to cut our sponge cake. We remove one part and we keep the other part facing up. With our cream still warm, we fill our sponge cake. Spread it well with a spatula so there's cream everywhere. There it is. A good amount. Don't be stingy. Mine has already cooled down a bit. I should have done it faster. As soon as you have the cream spread well everywhere, cover it with the other half of the sponge cake. Here I go. Press down a little and let it rest there. Let's move on to the chocolate topping. We need 150 grams of chocolate for melting and 30 milliliters of milk. No more, no less. In a saucepan, we pour in the chocolate and the milk. Put it on low heat, stirring constantly until it melts. Pour it on top as soon as you have it, of the sponge cake, and then you tilt it this way so that this chocolate, which is still hot and therefore moves, covers the entire surface of our chocolate cake, of our chocolate wedges. Call it whatever you want, you see. In just a little while, you'll have it completely covered. Now you just have to let it rest a bit so we can cut the chocolate. And that's it. What a show. At the table, I'll show you the little wedge I removed again. Look, wow, it's a real wonder. And besides, the recipe is super easy. You have to make these chocolate wedges. You're going to love them. Laughs. Tasty, easy, delicious. And now I'll use the spoon so you can see, wow, pure wonder. Make it. You're going to love it.
Baby, you got me feeling